Hey, Exos family, welcome to 30-minute flow yoga. This is for all levels, so I want you to be able to take it at your level, whether that's advanced or as beginner as you would like to. We're going to have a good time today. So let's go ahead, cross one leg behind, have a seat, and let's just sit up nice and tall. You got it. So big breath in, and as you inhale, I want you to zip up through your spine all the way up through the crown of your head. Relax your shoulders back and down and just hug the shoulder blades right into your spine. Setting up really good posture. Now sit where you feel comfortable with your legs. If this is even a little bit too tight, you might want to bring one foot out in front. If you want to take your top leg and maybe bring it up on top of the calf or even up on top of the thigh into your half lotus, go for it. Just find where it feels good. Now, as we sit up tall, let's bring your arm around. So your right arm around, left arm behind, and let's rotate. So look over your shoulder. You got it. So breathe in all the way up to your spine. And as you breathe out, try and twist just a little bit more. Try that one more time. Big inhale up, right through each vertebrae. And as you exhale, think about wringing out your spine like a wet rag. Good. Come center. Reach your arms up really high. Good. And as you exhale, come forward. Reach through the edges of your fingers. Anchor your hip bones down. Hands come down when you feel ready. Just feel that release across the hips, across the back, and then just keep coming if that feels good. Allow your chest to nestle right into your thighs. Tuck your chin. Let's just roll up. Come back up to that really tall position again. And let's try the other side. So let's switch your legs first of all. So the other leg comes on top. You choose maybe the floor, try the calf, the thigh. And then evenly settle both your sit bones right into the floor. You got it. Let's twist this time to the right. So use your left arm as a lever to help you rotate. Breathe in, grow tall. Breathe out, relax your shoulders and twist just a little bit more. Let's try another big inhale through the nose again. And as you exhale, turn from your shoulders. Turn from your chin. See if you can even turn your eyes all the way around the corner. Inhale, come center, reach your arms up. Exhale, come forward. Reaching. You're gonna reach all the way through the screen. Good. Hands come down, relax. Tuck your chin in. And then let's just slowly, slowly roll up. Come to the top. Stand up tall. Good. Let's flip over onto your back. Coming into our bridge pose. So first of all, feet are about hip width apart. Use your hands to just slowly roll down. Arms are by your side. Walk your feet in. And then try just really locking into your core before we lift up. So we're going to start by tucking the tailbone under, lifting your hips. And then we lift the lower back, the mid back, lifting the upper spine up off the floor as we come up onto the shoulders. Really strong bridge pose. Got it. Now dig your heels into the floor here. Really strong squeeze. And then let's try this. Lace your fingers underneath. Squeeze your palms together and walk up onto your shoulders. Now you might choose to stay here, but you want a little extra challenge. Let's start by taking your left leg and extend the left leg up, toes to the sky. Now while we're here, we're gonna keep pushing the right heel down. Feel the strength right through your glutes, right into your core. Set the foot down and let's switch. So now your right leg is gonna extend right up to the sky. For me, it's a beautiful blue sky today. Soak in the colors. The air around you, team. Smash the heel right into the floor. Feel the backside fire up. And then set the foot down. Release your hands. And let's just roll right back down. Great warming of your core. Knees come into your chest. Let's rock side to side. Massaging through your spine. And then just carefully roll up. You got it. Then flip on over and come into a forward bend. So feet can be about hip width apart or all the way together, and you're welcome to use a block here or a prop. Again, bringing the ground a little closer to you. If you don't have a block and you're having trouble reaching the ground, try just softening your knees a little bit until you can. And then I want everybody to tuck your chin, relax your head down. So we just let gravity pull us forward. Take a couple of deep breaths. You might choose to shake your head out yes or no, letting go of some tension. Okay, now bend your knees and let's just slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time. Breathe in, reach up overhead. You got it. Now I want you to feel the energy from the ground all the way up through the fingertips. And then if it feels good, find that little baby back bend. So squeeze your glutes, push your hips forward. And let's dive down. So exhale, diving down. If you're not at the top of your mat, you can transition so that you've got that room behind you. Again, that block is a great option for you if you'd like it. And you can even use two, as we start by taking your left leg and lunging it back. You got it. So hands on the block, hands down by your sides. Just check that this right knee is over your ankle. And now you can play around with it for a minute as you just open up into your hips. Find the stretch. Find that mobility within the joint. All right, from there, let's anchor the back heel down so we can rise into warrior one. So we're gonna breathe in and reach up. With warrior one, we wanna try and square the hips, square the shoulders to the side as best you can while we still keep that back leg anchored. So edge of the foot pushes into the floor, squeeze up through the outside, and then sink into the right thigh. From here, let's take the hands back behind, clasp, pull the knuckles down. And you might choose to stay here or join me. We come forward, chest comes forward, come right inside the thigh. And as you do, try this. Can you lift your knuckles right up and over the head? Keep coming, feel that stretch to the chest. Now breathe in, push the feet firmly into the ground, rise up. Let's take a big inhale breath, reach. Should we try that again? Hands come behind. Lace the fingers, pull the knuckles to the floor. Then tip. Scooping your belly button in. Can you bring your shoulder right inside the thigh? If not, that's okay. Now lift the knuckles up and over, feel the beautiful stretch. Good, inhale, rise, dig the feet into the floor, reach up. And then let's bring the hands right on down. Either side of the foot, lift the back heel, step the right leg back, down dog. Feet are about hip width apart. For down dog, we want to lift the tailbone up really, really high. You got it. From here, let's go ahead. Bend your knees, step your feet forward, one by one into that forward bend. Relax down the spine and let's roll up. So breathe in, reach up. Baby back bend if that feels good. Opening the heart right to the sun And then exhale, let's dive. Little free fall all the way down. Relax. Right down through the neck. This time we'll take the right leg back. So the right leg takes that big step back. We're gonna pivot the back heel down, and I want you to push the outer edge of the foot down. Knee is over your ankle. If you need to use your hand for a little assistance to rise, you can. And then we breathe in, reaching up. Now try this, pull your belt buckle up, okay? And then sink in, feeling a really strong squeeze in your glute, all the way down the leg. Hands clasped behind. Pull the knuckles right down towards your heel, and then breathe in, come forward. Knuckles lift as you breathe in. Feel the opening across your chest. And now power through the feet. As you lift the chest back up, big inhale, reaching your arms overhead. One more time, give it a try. Interlace the fingers. As you tip, can you keep pushing through your right foot, right through the edge of the foot? Energy in the back leg. Strength in the front thigh. Rising up. Breathe in. Breathe out, hands come down. Lift the heels, step back, down dog. Now inch the heels a little closer to the floor. A little bend in your knees, and let's walk the feet forward. Take some big steps, some little steps. Whatever feels good to get back to the top. Resettle in forward fold. Let's take that big inhale breath up. Good baby back bend. Exhale, dive, and let go. Where can you release here in your body, in your mind? Left leg lunges back. Big step back, pivot the heel. Breathe in, warrior one. As we're here, check your right knee alignment. The knee pushes out right in line with your middle toe. We're trying to continue to square. Hands down. Now, big inhale breath right up into the collarbones. And then exhale, tip. Keep lifting the knuckles right up and over. Inhale, rise. Feel the strength in your legs. Feel the lightness in your arms. Hands come back down. Let's try that one more time. Tip. Your legs might be shaking by now. That's okay. It's your legs working hard. Good. Big inhale, rise up. Reach up to the fingertips. And then hands come down. This time from here, I want you to lift your back heel. We're going to shift the weight forward into your right foot. Left leg lifts into standing split. Now you might choose to use that prop here. Okay, use your block. You might choose to tuck the knee in instead of extending it long, just shortening the lever. For standing split, if you want the full pose, we start to bring the chest right towards the thigh, and then lift your left leg as high as you can, like you're trying to do the splits midair. Now reach all the way right to your big toe and lift with the strength of your glutes, your hamstrings, big muscles here. Now to add a little extra balance challenge, my challenge for you is try to take your left hand and wrap it around your ankle. Remind yourself that you can let go at any time. Okay, so if you start to feel a little too wobbly, start to feel a little too shaky, you can let the hand come down. Continue to breathe. All right. Steve, if you're up for a little bit more balance challenge, here it is. We're gonna take the right hand around the ankle. Okay, so both hands, reminding yourself at any time that you can let one or both hands back down on the floor. Now let go of any expectations here. Just be right in the moment and trust yourself. And hands come down. Take that big step back. Beautiful. Right leg goes back, down dog. All right, so push through all 10 fingers. Got it, chest comes right into the thighs. Now bend your knees, walk your feet forward, take some big steps, forward bend. Got it, feel that nice release. Now inhale, rise up. Take that big stretch up overhead. Good. Lace the fingers, pull the knuckles down. Good. Big inhale, and let's exhale, dive forward. Forward bend, releasing. All right, one more time, guys. What do you say? Right leg goes back. Now we started with this. Let's finish this side. Just playing around with the hips a little bit here. Just notice where you might feel a little bit of tightness, where you maybe feel a nice release. Just kind of rock the hips, you roll the hips. Now pivot the back heel down, dig the foot in, and let's rise, warrior one. Breathe in. So your challenge this time, come just an inch lower. Hands come behind, lace the fingers. Breathing in, now breathe out, tip. Lift the knuckles, keep coming. Shoulder right inside the thigh. And then rise up, big inhale. Dig the feet in. Breathe in. All right, let's try that one more time. Hands come down. Now try to squeeze your palms together a little closer as you go through this and feel the chest open just a little bit more. Breathe in, rise up. Reach your arms up. Hands come down. Lift the heel and step and shift your weight forward. Let's come into your standing split. So lift your right leg high and keep reaching. Now your option anytime, bend the knee in if this gets a bit too much. Otherwise, toes come right to the sky. Relax your head down. You got it, and just let gravity pull you downward. Now the belly button scoops in, supporting your spine. Again, let's see if we can't let go of expectations here. So here's where, if you're feeling good, we're gonna try taking your right hand and just wrap it around your ankle. And if you're feeling really brave, I know you all are. I know you feel that today. Let's take your other hand, wrap it around the ankle as well. So let go of your doubt. Let go of any negative voices in your head. Let's just find some inner trust. Let's just see what happens. Do you feel all the little muscles within the feet working? With ankle, you can let the hands come down. Fantastic work. Soft step back, landing lightly. Left leg steps back, down dog. So strong arms. Lift up through the tailbone. We're gonna take your right leg this time. Lift the right leg up, three-legged dog. Squeezing strongly through the glutes. And then pull the knee right up in between your hands. coming into pigeon. So you can lie right on the side of your thigh if it feels good, or maybe you're a little more lifted. Hands just outside the thighs. And if you need to, you can pull your back knee in if being out here feels a little bit too stiff, a little uncomfortable. Forward with the chest as you exhale. Let's inhale, roll up. Good, try that again. Just come right on forward, breathe out. And breathe in. Now the pigeon stretch is gonna bring a really nice release to the outside of your right hip and glute. And we let the breath roll right up the spine. Hold here. Breathe right up. Got it. Now from here, we're gonna add on, reaching the arm back, bend the knee, and let's bring it right into that beautiful quad stretch. So this is a king pigeon variation. And if this ever gets a little bit too much, a little too uncomfortable, I've got some options for you. One, bring the knee a little bit more to the side. See if that feels better. Two, you might choose to let this leg go, let it go back out on the floor. And you can be up or down on the thigh, you choose. Now keep easing the heel in. Square the shoulders right to the side. And then if you want to try a little bit of a balance challenge, we're going to reach that right arm forward. Just breathe and be patient with yourself. Our balance is not built in one day. Let's go ahead and release. Let the foot go. Hands come down on either side of the knee. We're going to tuck your back toes, step back, down dog. Got it. Really energize from the hands all the way up to the tailbone, and then push your body back into your heels. This time the left leg is going to lift. Three-legged dog. Inhale up into your toes. Then exhale, pull your knee, slide it up in between your hands. Relax your back foot down. Remember your options, bring the back knee in or keep it out. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, roll up. Let's try it again, breathing out. And breathing in. Just at your pace, follow your breath. Listen to your body. Let's try one more time. All right, what do you say we give it a try on this side? Right hand reaches back as you bend the right knee. Start to ease the heel in towards the hip. And you might choose to be on the side of your thigh or up. Find what feels good, and then start to bring your back shoulder right around to the side. Such a great release through our hip flexors and the quad that gets so tight on us, especially throughout the day. And we're gonna reach your left arm forward. You want that little extra intensity kick to it. Just see if you can relax through your shoulders here, relax through your jaw, maybe even bring a little smile right across your face. Slowly release. Let the foot come down. And let's just bring that back leg right around. Have a seat. Well done. So let's just take a little inventory with ourselves. How are we feeling? How does our body feel? How does our mind feel? We're going to take a few moments to finish with some relaxation, meditation. In yoga, we call this our Savasana. So I want you to go ahead and let's just start by lying down on your mat, as long as that feels comfortable, that feels good to you. And as we settle right down here, just relax your shoulders. Okay, relax your hips, kind of tuck the tailbone under a little bit. Let's start by grabbing a hold of your right leg. Grab somewhere behind your thigh, your calf, or your ankles. We're going to gently draw the leg back. A beautiful hamstring stretch. If it feels good, left leg can go right down on the floor. Now, options, if you have trouble, maybe it's uncomfortable reaching even for the thigh, you might choose to grab like a towel or a strap and wrap it around your foot to pull in. Otherwise, using the leg just somewhere comfortably where you can reach behind the leg is perfect. From here, let your shoulders settle into the ground. And then let your tailbone settle right into the floor as well. Let's close your eyes. Start to allow our bodies to unwind even more here. Slowly release. Let's try the left leg or your other leg. So grab somewhere behind the thigh, the calf, the ankle, wherever you can comfortably reach. And try this. Can you straighten the knee all the way? Then from there, gently pull back. We don't want to force anything. I just want it to feel like a decent stretch where you can still breathe. Option, right leg goes out long on the floor. We just gently start to tease a little more length right into the back of the leg. So we ease it back. Eyes are still closed. Shoulders relaxed down. And then just gently release. And we want to find a comfortable position for you. So that might be with your knees bent, maybe letting the knees collapse into one another. You might choose to let your legs extend long. Maybe lie on your side. You might even choose to sit up. As we spend just a few moments, simply just be. This is about this moment in time. It's not about the future. It's not about the past. It's about this moment that we have, living for now. So let's notice what we have in this moment. Notice your breath. Notice the energy that it brings into your body, into your mind. Notice your body. Notice the strength that we have from our head to our toes. Notice the air around our bodies. What does the air feel like on your skin? Notice the sounds that make up this moment. without any judgment, without expectations, just listening. And when your mind starts to wander, which it will, it happens, and you notice this, see if you can gently push those thoughts aside. Invite yourself to come back to your breath, back to this moment in time. We'll begin to slowly guide ourselves back little by little, just preparing to transition on with the rest of our day. So when you're ready, you might choose to hug your knees into your chest. Maybe you just rock side to side. You might choose to roll onto your side if that feels better. When you're ready, let's just slowly sit up. Sit up nice and tall, shoulders back and down. Maybe bring that smile across your face again. Eyes begin to open. Let's take a big breath overhead. Breathe in, soak it in. Exhale, pull it right into your very heart center. Namaste. Team, thank you so much for joining me today. My name's Michelle. Did you know that omega-3s can help reduce joint symptoms like morning stiffness, tenderness, swelling, and discomfort? So try including more omega-3s in your diet with things like avocados, walnuts, or even Onnit's joint oil. It's a great resource for you. Have a wonderful day and a great start to your week.